4 weeks into rehab, and Maureen, the mother of 3 teenage daughters, is still struggling. She is physically free from the drugs that destroyed her life, but for the last 3 weeks, she has been unable to open up and really feel and express the hurt and pain she has caused herself and others.
I don't know. I don't know if it's always going to be this hard.
She is unsure if she can remain drug-free.
Very typical among addicts. It's the feeling of abandonment and lack of self-worth, and those are the feelings that are impossible to deal with. Every single one of them, they want to change, but they're afraid of changing. They don't know how to change. They don't know what will bring the change about, and that's where the problem was coming in. And Maureen was just closing herself off. She's continually afraid that we will abandon her.
What's up, Maureen? You're up first.
I don't know, I'm angry.
What is it that you're angry about?
I don't know. And I feel like I'm driving myself crazy.
You know what? That's a cop-out, and I'm not willing to accept
Oh my
I don't
God,
know.
Nikki.
You can get as mad as you want. I'm not willing to accept
It doesn't matter what I
don't
say,
know.
you're not going to accept it.
That's right.
You know?
Until you do it, I'm not. Because I'm done dancing,
You
okay?
talk to me like I'm a piece of and I don't like it
Okay?
anymore.
You're like Mount St. Helen.
I
You
am.
remember
I'm ready
anything?
to erupt.
Except that you know when Mount St. Helen erupted and she devastated a 20-mile circumference around her because she couldn't let it out. Is that what you want to do? Or do you want to start focusing on what's going on?
Yes, Nikki. Let me just snap my fingers and everything will come out.
Why
for
don't you stop avoiding it, Maureen?
What do you want me to do, Nikki?
Go inside and look.
I've looked. What do you think?
What
I've been
made you
doing?
angry this morning?
I'm exhausted. I am absolutely exhausted.
How
Is that
come you
allowed?
think you're exhausted?
Because I haven't slept.
How come you think you haven't slept?
Because my mind is racing a million
Because-
miles a minute.
Keep going.
Because
with
I've
it.
got all this going through my
What
head.
is it? Name it. That's what Mitch
Everything.
asked you.
Things I've done to my children, my entire life.
Pick one to work on.
Kids.
How come that one?
Because my daughter was there last night.
Tell me about it.
She said how, some friends at camp had said to her, wow, that sucks because you don't have anybody to look up to. And I said to Kristen, you will be able to look up to me. And she's like, well, I can't now. She's like, what do you want me to say, Mom? I want to be like you. And, that really hurt. It just hit me what my kids are really, really going through because of me.
Maureen, what I'd like to do, if you would, is I want you to be Kristen. Let Mickey be Maureen. Have Kristen talk to Mom. What would Kristen say?
I can't wait to have you back with me. I'm working really hard to get better. Everything's going to be wonderful.
That's hard to do.
How come, honey? I know that we can do it this time. I'm going to do it for you. I'm not going to do this anymore.
You said that last time.
I know I did, sweetie. This time I mean it.
Kristen, I'm wondering, you really believe what Mom is telling you?
No,
And how come you're hiding what you really feel?
because I want to believe her.
And you know what? I don't believe what I'm saying to you. I haven't worked really, really hard. I've hidden. I wonder what would happen if I told you the truth of what I've been doing since I've been in treatment. Okay. I've been bumping heads with a lot of people, a lot with me, a lot with my own feelings. They kind of come up here and I push them back down. They come up and I push them back down. And I've been using everything I've got to avoid, getting into anything that really hurts because I'm so frightened by it.
It's okay, Mom. When it's ready, it will come out.
So it's okay with you if I don't grow it off for another couple of years? Are you comfortable with your life the way it is
Yeah.
today? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you could go to a foster home, although I've heard those aren't real safe either. When you're 14, it's only another 4 years, and by that time maybe I'll be able to face off with some of the stuff that's going on with me. Is that okay with you?
What a wonderful future you have planned for your kid. You care more about keeping a face and holding on to those feelings than you care about your child growing up safe.
You don't care enough to start letting go of the facade that's protected you for all these years. Now you can sit there and you can be this nice, brave, powerful woman that you think you are when really inside you're nothing but a marshmallow. Or you can start taking off this callous exterior and simply saying, help me.
I've been saying help me.
No, You say, help me, get away, help me, help me, stay away from me, help me, don't get close, help me.
I'm gonna strangle you.
Yeah, I'm gonna strangle you. Stay away from me, bitch, bastard, stay away from me, don't give up on me. That's how you survived all these years. Can't you look at this room and see you don't need to pull this crap anymore?
What do you want me to do?
Something!
What?
Something! Anything's better than nothing, Maureen. Anything. Let's say it together, group. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care.
You don't care.
You don't care. You don't care. You don't care. You
It
don't
may not
care.
matter when we say it, but it's really gonna kill when your kids tell you that. Because my suggestion to you is, when you die, and that's the way you're heading, buy yourself a urinal in the shape of a headstone, and make it real easy for your kids to piss on your grave. Because that's what you, don't walk out on me. You,
I'm not doing
Maureen,
this on camera.
Maureen, you once told me that you would not let me give up on you, that I wouldn't give up on you. But I can't do anything if you give up on yourself. I can't do anything if you give up on yourself. Now's the time, kid. Now's the time.
It's okay to stand up if you want to. What do you want to do?
You wanna run away?
I want to just, like, scream.
Scream! Do it! Do something! Something!
Scream,
Something.
let it out!
Something. Anything's better than nothing. Do you have any idea your value, what you're worth? Scream! Take your hands down. Scream! Scream it out! Yes! 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 Keep going, keep going, don't stop.
Don't stop.
Keep going. There, keep going. Yeah. Is it still there? Keep going. Anything that's there, keep going. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Don't hide behind your hands. Put them down. It's okay to be dizzy. That's your hyperventilating. I bet you're not going anywhere. I'm right here. Okay? Breathe. Breathe. In and out. How are you?
Don't let the wall go back up.
Stop
Don't
it.
let the wall go back up. Come on. You're
Scream
worth
at it.
more than that.
Scream at it again.
Your kids are better than that. Come on.
Yeah.
Let it
you
go.
got it. Breathe.
Okay.
You're tired from holding it in and fighting so hard.
What are you tired of?
I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of being so angry all the time and just wanting to kill somebody. I'm tired of it. I don't want it anymore.
Keep your hands down. I want you hiding behind them. That's all.
And I'm proud of her. That was a major breakthrough for her. And as long as she realizes that that is just the start, and I think for all of us, we need to realize this is just the starting process.
It was just good to see her finally release whatever was stopping up her pipe, so to speak.
It's not surprising at all to me that you're exhausted. How hard I fight to keep this wall up and to keep it all packed in. The screaming you did came from your big toes up. And there's more in there. And you can't get rid of it all at once. I know that. I've walked in your shoes. I know that. Okay?
But you know what? Once you let the wall down, it becomes easier. Instead of having to scream it out, you can talk it out. And let some people in to replace that anger with something a little bit more constructive.
Good breath. Good breath. And you don't have to heal it all today. Well, I think she did good. I think she did good. I think it's a good icebreaker and a good beginning for her, actually. I think it's a good beginning. And she's been so rageful, and the rage has just been percolating. She really was going to look like a Mount St. Helen pretty soon, and I was afraid she was going to explode and it would cost her her life or her freedom or something like that. So I'm glad she took the risk that she did. She had to get mad enough and frustrated enough and scared enough and let all of those intense feelings pile up before she would just blow it out. Yeah.
I mean, you know, why didn't you tell me this a long time ago, Nick?
Why didn't you listen? Oh, yeah. You're a good woman.
Next on 28 Days in Rehab, Jason is still having trouble with the rules.
Big ass.